What if Kevin McAllister, the fun-loving trickster from Home Alone, grew up to become one of horror's most twisted minds, Jigsaw? As crazy as it sounds, there's a fan theory floating around that connects these two iconic characters in unexpected ways. In today's video, we're diving deep into the idea that the kid who loved setting traps for burglars became the man who turned traps into deadly games.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
From fun to fatal. First, let's talk about what these two characters have in common: their love for traps. Kevin McAllister is known for his ingenious booby traps, from swinging paint cans to slicking up the stairs. These are all designed to outsmart the wet bandits and defend his home in the most painful but hilarious way possible. Sure, they're fun to watch, but doctors and engineers have weighed in, saying that Kevin's traps should have caused serious, if not fatal, injuries. And yet, somehow, the burglars walk away with just a few bruises. Now, let's look at Jigsaw. His traps are far from playful. They're terrifying, deadly, and designed to push his victims to the brink. Like Kevin, Jigsaw also has a knack for taking everyday objects and turning them into elaborate devices meant to trap his victims. But while Kevin's traps are created to defend, Jigsaw's traps force people to confront life or death decisions. The creativity behind both sets of traps suggests that Kevin's childhood ingenuity might have evolved into something much darker as he got older. Is it possible that Kevin's love for traps grew into a more sinister form as an adult? Some fans think so, especially when you consider how much he enjoyed seeing the burglars suffer. Could Kevin's childhood pranks have laid the foundation for Jigsaw's deadly games? Kevin's enjoyment of suffering. Kevin doesn't just set traps, he seems to enjoy watching the burglars get hurt. There are several moments in Home Alone where Kevin grins or even laughs as his traps cause serious pain. Whether it's Harry getting torched or Marv slipping on the icy stairs, Kevin clearly gets a kick out of seeing his victims fall into his carefully planned traps. While this is all played for laughs in the movie, it does make you wonder, what if that enjoyment of causing pain didn't stop when Kevin grew up? Jigsaw, while more extreme, also derives a certain satisfaction from his traps, though for different reasons. He believes he's teaching his victims a lesson about appreciating life. His traps are designed to test their will to live, and he watches their suffering unfold. Could it be that Kevin's childhood joy in seeing the wet bandits suffer evolved into Jigsaw's twisted desire to teach people through pain? Both characters seem to get a certain thrill from watching others fall into their traps, but the motivations shift from playful to sinister. While Kevin's motives were purely defensive in Home Alone, there's no denying that he took great pleasure in seeing his plan succeed. It raises the question, could this childhood love of control and punishment grow into something darker? It's not hard to imagine a future Kevin looking for new ways to test his skills, and eventually, his victims. New York, the setting of future plans? Another interesting connection between Kevin and Jigsaw comes in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. In this movie, Kevin ends up navigating the streets of New York City, using his wits and creativity to survive on his own. While he's having fun, Kevin also spends a lot of time exploring large, empty spaces, like the abandoned townhouse he fills with traps. Some fans speculate that Kevin's fascination with these spaces could have influenced his future as Jigsaw, who operates out of industrial areas in the city. In the Saw franchise, Jigsaw often works out of dilapidated warehouses and abandoned buildings. Much like the ones Kevin explored in New York, both characters demonstrate a unique ability to turn any environment into a deadly playground. Could it be that Kevin's experiences in New York laid the foundation for Jigsaw's later operations? Both characters seem to thrive in urban spaces where they can manipulate their surroundings to suit their plans. And let's not forget Kevin's love for toys, particularly in Home Alone 2, where he's mesmerized by the massive toy store, Duncan's Toy Chest. Jigsaw, interestingly enough, was a toy maker before he turned to engineering and creating deadly traps. It's not hard to imagine Kevin's childhood fascination, with toys evolving into a love for crafting intricate, dangerous devices as an adult. Could his early experiences in New York have led to a future where he turned his talents to something far darker? The physical and emotional transformation. Now let's talk about the physical and emotional transformation. Kevin McAllister, with his blonde hair and blue eyes, could easily grow up to resemble Jigsaw. While this might seem like a stretch, it's an intriguing idea when you consider that Kevin, as a child, was already showing signs of being emotionally hardened. In both Home Alone films, Kevin's family neglects him, either forgetting about him entirely or treating him poorly. This kind of emotional abandonment could have long-lasting effects, especially on someone as intelligent and resourceful as Kevin. In the Saw franchise, Jigsaw is driven by a tragic backstory. He's a man who has faced loss and terminal illness, which pushes him toward his twisted view of justice. While Kevin's journey isn't nearly as tragic, the theory suggests that his early feelings of abandonment could have sparked a desire for control, leading him down a darker path. Kevin was always left to his own devices, literally and figuratively, and maybe that isolation festered into something more dangerous over time. Could Kevin McAllister's childhood trauma and love for traps eventually lead him to become Jigsaw? What do you think? Would watching either franchise with this information make the viewing more interesting? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wild theories and movie breakdowns. Thanks for watching.